Welcome to another episode of, I think this is part 2 of feeding the same worm bin. So the other time I fed that far side of the corner, now I'm feeding this side of the corner. So then I've been feeding them once a week. So far I put around about 6,000 worms again in this bin. So I have lots of worms, 6,000 worm bins in here. Sorry about the bird guys making noise in the background. It's our most favorite bird in South Africa. We call it hadida. It has this rude awakening tendencies, especially on a Monday when you've had a long weekend, and it just makes you wake up with such a fright. So every South African would agree with me when you say hadida, they'll just roll their eyes back and say, please, we know the stress of that, but hey, it's nature that we live in. We enjoy it nonetheless. So I'm going to roll back the plastic as we go along. Here we go again. We have like a few guys here hanging around on top of the t-shirt. As you can see them there. Here they are there. I'm trying to do my best to save each and every one. I'm very sensitive when coming to that. I'll try and put them back where they should be. So I have this lovely t-shirt here that I put on top of the material to make sure that we cover the worms, make sure that they're warm, especially in winter. Put them back. I'll try and roll this back, make sure that this does not push the tripod down. Okay. What do you think of these worms? Look at them. Look how amazing they are. Beautiful. I am so impressed. Anyway, let me get on with it. As you can see, we've got cardboards there, card boxes. I will roll these ones out of the way. So this side of the bin I haven't fed in a while, so I wouldn't be surprised if there aren't many worms hanging around here. Probably migrating to the middle where I fed last week. So this is what's happening in here. I must be careful not to roll that. Like I said, I do have sawdust wood that I found in my carport, so I broke it down in pieces and put it in here. I know for a fact that the worms, red wigglers, will go through it. I've heard stories about worms love going inside the corrugated boxes because that space is quite comfortable. Guys, I'm seeing a lot of cocoons here. Let me just pick one or two. Pick this one here. So see, and you can see like these little cocoons there, and then there's another one there. So I'm seeing quite a few at the top. So this bin looks beautiful, guys. Send me a comment below and let me know what you think. Some more of these. It's quite a lot of these guys that I put in here. Please bear with me as I try and peel away layer by layer. Okay. Right. Let me try in. Okay. And the nice cap to turn the material around. Yep. Like I said, the guy said there aren't many worms in here, and that's because they've gone to the middle section where there's lots of food. It's a bit on the drier side here. I'm not worried because the fruit that I have, the juices from the fruit will moisten the bin. I think that shouldn't be a problem at all. The cut boxes that I put at the bottom just before the grit, they're still intact, so I'm not stressed about that either, because these tend to take a while for the worms to digest. Yeah. Beautiful material. Just flip it up a bit. added enough air here. If you're wondering what's happening with this bin, there's still worms in here. So there are a lot of worms. Alright. I'm going to try and roll back the material bedding just to create a little spot for me to feed. I like burying the food. So quite a bit here to go through. Now give enough here. Enough bedding for the food to sit. Okay. Beautiful, what looks like melon peels that I got from a supermarket. Now this supermarket does fresh fruit salad every day. It's quite a bit of food here. Promise you, it's nice and mushy, and our favorite worms will have a blast for the next 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, I'm gonna bring in our usual ground coffee. Excuse the noise, guys. I live closer to one of the main road, the main street, so you'll hear lots of cars. I'll add the eggshells. Okay, now that I've done that, I'm going to gently put the bedding back on top of the food. So make sure that we cover all the areas. So doing there, put the food back. Put back the wood, the sawdust, our little sawdust corners. So this is what my funnel feeding stage looks like. Now I'm going to roll back the boxes on top, place them nicely where I found them. Okay. Let me see if this one can open. Yeah, it can open. Right. That's what I do. Roll this back here. Find a little space over here. And then bring back the t-shirts. I'm sure you remember the beautiful t-shirt that I use to cover just above that. Sorry about the car. I can see someone's doing Fast and Furious down the road. Hope it does not interrupt with the audio of the video. My final stage, I then bring back the plastic on top to cover. So there you go, folks. This is part 2 of feeding the CFT bin. This is how I do it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please, if you have, do click the like sign, do subscribe to my channel. I really need your support for this, and I'll continue putting more videos for you to have a look at how I do things in South Africa. So thank you from me. I'll see you next time.